Man Show here on Aquanet Radio. Just finishing up our local shots block tonight. That was an excellent one tonight, man. We went back in the archives, as we like to do sometimes here. We can't forget the bands that were back out in the late, the mid 80s to like the early 90s out in the Philadelphia area, man. It was just a great time for music. Great time to go out and see bands. See, back then, when you went out to see bands back in them times, everybody cared about the music scene. They loved to go out and support local music. They went out there, they did it. And every weekend you went to the local clubs and they were always packed, no matter which one you went to. You can go to the Empire Rock Club that was up here in Northeast Philadelphia. You can go to the Galaxy, which was over there in South Jersey, the Cell Block. Well, no matter what place it was, anytime you went on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night, it was always packed with people. And yeah, Sunday night, people the night before, a lot of people had to get up for school or work the next day on Monday. Everybody hates Monday mornings, man. But back then, the scene was so awesome that you could always count on the clubs being packed. And I miss them times so much. I know they're over, and I know I dwell on them, but I love them times because back then you could be guaranteed to have a ton of people in front of you when you played. You didn't have to worry about packing up the club. And you know what? And what's funny about what I was talking about, I think I was talking about it last week, about internet radio and how internet radio is great for the local scene now, and to be able to help out the local bands and get their songs played on here and get their shows promoted on here. We didn't have that back then. You posted up your thing on poles outside. You put it on people's windshields, all your flyers and stuff like that. You didn't have a radio program or internet radio back then to be able to promote your shows and your music. You had to do it by hearsay and by going out there and busting your ass to get people into the club to come see you, man. So there were the times, man. And isn't it funny mentioning that you didn't have the technology that you have today, but yet the music scene was better back then? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, people. Do you? I don't, because with all the technology you have today and be able to promote more today, you figure the clubs would be better and the clubs would be more packed. But it's not the case, people. I understand, put the economy aside and all that stuff. Put that all aside. I'm talking like in the last couple of years. I'm talking, hey, let's go back even farther than that. I'm talking from like 93 and up, where the club scene just went dead. You know what I mean? So I'm talking like a long time ago, people. I'm not talking about just like, within the past year or so. I'm talking from that point on that the music scene just started to die off. So you can't blame the economy for people not being able to have. Yes, I do admit a lot of the people that came out to see us and all the people that were in my age bracket have all grown up. They have families now. They have kids. So it's not easy for them to get out. But sometimes, with that even put aside, I understand all that, and that's cool. But put that all aside, I'm just talking about the people that do not want to get off their couch to do anything. And they don't want to come out and hear great bands and support the local scene. And they used to be in the scene. I feel really bad that, them people are not around anymore. And it just hurts me, man. I'm a local musician that's been doing this for 30 years now. And it's just sad to see the times change, man. And, I just appreciate and love all the fans that I do have out there that come out to my shows, that listen to my radio show, the dedicated fans that come out time after time and see them show after show. And, even I'm talking about people that come out and see our set and hear the same songs over and over, but they love this music so much and they love it. And we, you got to look at it this way. We have to play this music too. And, I'm talking about the cover band scene and you got to play these songs over but you know what? You love the music and you grew up with this music and you love it so much that you don't mind doing it over and over again. And the people don't mind hearing it over and over again. That's true fans, people. That's true people that love the music that we all grew up with. And that's why I dedicate my show. And when I came up with the idea to do the Shakeman show, that's what I wanted to do. Dedicate it to the classic rock music that started in the 70s, that went on into the 80s, and still continues today, and it will never die. And that's why I wanted to do this show, and I'm very happy to do this show, and that is why I do this show. So they're the people that I'm talking about that I respect and thank, because without them, we're nothing. And I just love you people that come out and support week after week, show after show, and you're the people that I respect, and I can't thank you enough. I love you all, and I just had to get that out. I'm sorry. Anyway, I have to get a tissue. Don't hand me a tissue, you moron.